Hello, everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for being here with me today. My name is Lily, and guess what? I was recording a video showing you how I made these little pocket envelopes, and 10 minutes in, and it just stopped. It just stopped. So this is what I made. But I've still got more. I've got more that I need to do, but okay, well, at least now we see what the end product is going to look like. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened, but you know what? I'm so glad I caught it. Otherwise, I would have kept going and recording, recording and not realizing that it stopped 10 minutes in. So I'm glad that I caught it and realized that the recording stopped. So yeah, right in the middle of my process. Hope you're all doing well. Let me tell you what I'm doing again. So I've got a little basket of goodies right here. And this is something I've been wanting to work on for a little while. And so what I did is I gathered the items that I wanted to work with or challenge myself, because this is really a challenge for me. And I put everything into this cute little basket. Do you guys remember that lid I used to have? Let me show you. I still have my lid. Remember my lid? Here's my lid, and it's a super shallow lid with all of these scraps. Yeah, it was bigger, you guys. That was bigger. And then I have this other lid. Here's another lid with other little bits and pieces. You know, I do like the lids because it keeps things from falling out. And then I try to keep it contained, but they get crazy sometimes. But what I did here is this is my project basket for now. And I've separated bits and pieces that I want to work with. And just, things I've already stamped out in the past. Remember this faux vintage tape that I made, and scraps of old dot matrix paper. Just little bits and pieces I thought would be fun to work with. And the challenge part is this printed paper. These were 12 by 12 sheets of paper that I found in my parents' garage. Remember last year I was helping cleaning out their basement in their garage, and came across all kinds of really cool stuff. Well, I came across this really old scrapbooking paper, and you can tell it's old. Do you guys remember that style, that wiggly style, back from maybe the 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. So I bet you this paper is over 12 years old. I don't remember purchasing it. Maybe my mother did. I have no idea. I don't even know who makes it, but I bet you it's over 20 years old. Anyhow, so it was 3 sheets of this paper, and I cut it down. Let me set this aside. Oh, but first, I want to show you this cute little basket I picked up at the thrift store. It is a Greek basket made in Greece, and it has this really pretty floral design at the bottom, and it has this like lattice or basket weaving. It's made of like a vinyl or a plastic, flexible. And I just remembered, like, it's made out of like that friendship type of bracelet, vinyl plastic. Anyway, I love this basket. I love it so much, and it keeps all my little bits and pieces in there, and I love it. So let me set it aside and show you how this came about. Okay, so I cut the 12 by 12 paper into 4 6 by 6 squares. And I thought, well, I don't care too much for the paper. And I told myself that I was no longer going to work with items that I didn't absolutely love, whether it's the design or the color. I'm going to stick with things that I love. Otherwise, I make embellishments or projects, and then I don't use them because I don't love the color, and they just sit in a box collecting dust forever and ever. So, but I still wanted to challenge myself. This one isn't so bad. I don't mind this one, but this one, I had a hard time working with it, or just liking it, period. But it got better as I started working with it. I have been jelly printing like crazy for the past couple days, and I had already cut these down. And so what I was doing was kind of cleaning up the jelly print with the envelope. So I was just kind of doing that on the jelly print. And I was working with colors that I do love, that I absolutely love, which is the teals and turquoise. And I love the citron green and neon yellow. Anyway, those colors, and then a little bit of gold. So I thought if I put some of those colors onto this paper, then I would like these even more. And you know what? They're growing on me. They are. So I'm still working on them, and I want to use them. Okay. And here is something that I discovered while I was recording this minutes ago, or before it shut down. So I have this signature that I'm working on for a future junk journal. And at first it was just going to be a signature with nothing, a blank signature, just using coffee dyed papers. Well, I got paint on it, and then I had the idea of doing very faint jelly printing on it, like super faint. And I just love it because it almost looks like a patina, you know? And do you guys remember that weathered look that I absolutely love? I just love it. That distressed, weathered, chippy paint kind of look. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. And so because I've been working with jelly prints for the past couple of days and just making jelly prints, I started also cleaning off the jelly plate with the signature and very lightly pressing it on these pages. Some of them are more vibrant than others, but what I wanted after I played with it for a little bit were very subtle jelly print. Very subtle. Okay, so, but what I discovered is how well these little pockets coordinate with this, with these pages. Now, I was going to work on a blank journal, but now I'm thinking I'm going to embellish it just a little bit. And I really like how these pockets are going to look. Look at that. They're going to look great. Like if I add a few here and there, yeah, I think it's going to look really good. So that was a happy accident. And so I'm going to set that aside. So I'd like to, once I get working more into that, in that signature, show you kind of what it is that I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. You know, it was going to be blank, and now I'm talking about embellishing it. So we'll see. And if I get inspired to do more things with it, then I'll just record my process. Okay, let's make some of these and kind of just do a little cluster, a little collage there. Yeah, and I really like the way this one turned out. And my thing lately is to add, and I know I did with some projects that I made last year, is using this gold wax, but this is not what I did here. For this one, I used this paint. It's just gold, sheer gold metallic paint that I used on the jelly plate, and it just picked up so nicely onto these little envelopes. And I just love that subtle shimmer on anything and everything. And it's very similar to what this does as well. So I have it here in case I want to use some more of that. So let's get to making some. I was working on, when I got cut off, I was actually about to add a sticker, add a word sticker to that. And so let's do it. You guys, I am working on a super narrow work table. I went to IKEA last year, and I went looking for a desk to work on, and they were all sold out. I couldn't believe that. I'll come back to this in a second. I'll come back to it. Anyway, set it aside for now. So I went to IKEA looking for a desk, and the only one I found was, I can't remember the name of it, but it's very narrow. And then towards the back, it has like a flip up. I can't move my camera around to show you right now, but it's very narrow. And this glass mat is 13 inches. It's 13 by 13. That's how wide my surface is. Anyway, do you guys remember me talking about Or yeah, I showed you in one of my videos, I showed you that big desk I had at my parents' house that used to be my old office desk. I really wanted to bring that desk over to my new house, but it wouldn't fit. And my new craft room is only, I want to say 10 by 10, really small. And I'm just cramped in here. I've got way too many things. By the way, I love this glue. I love it so much. Love, love, love. Love it. I just started using it a lot lately, and it just works. It's amazing. Oh, so that desk didn't fit, and I left it at my parents' house, so I needed to find a smaller desk for this room. And it's kind of like floating in the middle of the room, so I can walk all around it, but which is fine, but it makes for a very small work surface. And I like to spread things out like all over the place. So I'm using the floor to work. Yeah, I've got tons of stuff on the floor too. I have to be careful because if I don't put things away, I'm tripping on everything. I'm going to distress this old vintage paper. This is that book page that is very fragile, where if I fold it in half, it breaks. So I'm just going to give it a light distress there. I also have a glue stick. So yeah, I've actually been thinking about going down to the basement. So we have here in our new house, I'm trying to cover up the glare. Here in the new house, we have an unfinished basement. The walls are roughed in, and there's a future family room down there, a future bedroom, walk-in closet, and a big bathroom. So all of that is roughed in. And there's heating and, there's the heat vents down there and the air conditioning. Right now I'm just using it for storage. Oh yeah, I'm going to use some of remember these? My faux postage stamps that I cut from some of these are from scrapbooking paper and others are from Tim Holtz stamps. So it's roughed in, but it's the environment down there. Environment, is that the right word? Like, yeah, it's comfortable down there. I'm using it as storage, so some of my seasonal items are down there. So I'm thinking, I'm going to, it's kind of white. Too bright, so I'm just going to stain it a little. So I'm thinking that I'm going to sneak downstairs. I'm not going to tell anybody, so please don't tell anybody. And I don't think that my boyfriend or my stepson watch my videos. So I don't think they'll know that I'm going to make my way to the basement. That is my plan, you guys. I'm going to sneak down to the basement. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to ink up the edges here. I'll still do it. Yeah, because there's so much more room downstairs. And then if I wanted to, I could bring my big desk that's at my parents' house and put it down the basement. It's large, so I would probably have to hire someone to move it over here because I'm not going to do it. It's huge and heavy. Even though my sister and I brought up part of it, and then my daughter and my granddaughters moved the other half, and we moved it up a flight of stairs. Yeah, we're not doing that again. We almost broke our necks trying to do that. There, that looks nice. Let me stain that a little bit more. Yeah. And I think I'll put a word sticker there in a second. Oh, glare. Oh, I'm liking the way those are turning out. Yeah. I thought I could work here in this room, but with all of the things that I have, all of the things that I brought from California, let me stain it before I glue it together. So, okay, this is like, I've got Craftcrete, and it's driving me crazy. So this is what I'm going to do there. So with all of the things that I brought from California, and then the things that I collect, and remember I was here for 9 months before I decided to permanently live here, before we decided to buy a house and permanently move here. So I accumulated a lot of things while I was here. Stuff that my sister gave me, stuff that we found at thrift stores, and then all the stuff I brought with me. Yeah, no, I don't, oh my gosh, I don't have any room for it. I literally have stuff on the floor. I don't have enough room on my craft table to work, and so I have to use the floor and under the desks. And I just want to be able to create freely and work on a big space. Yeah, and not worry about stepping or tripping over stuff. Let's see. Do you guys see? I'm just gluing. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I'm gluing. This glue is amazing. If you guys haven't tried it, try it. I know that last year, shortly after I ordered it, then it was sold out. But I didn't use it much last year. I don't know if I like that pointy corner there. Let me see if I have my corner rounder. Here's one. I have 3 of them. Let's see. I think I'm going to round that corner. Yeah, much better. Isn't that crazy? That little corner makes such a difference. Pointy? Not pointy. I like this one better. Okay, so now, yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all this. Seriously, I can't work on such a small area. I want to spread out. Spread all my things out. Spread my wings. Yeah, so don't be surprised if one day in the near future I'm in my basement. But I've just got, oh my gosh, just thinking about all of the items that I would have to move, because I also, aside from the desk, even though it's a small desk, the desk that I purchased, I also bought some Billy bookcases. I bought 2 of the tallest ones that are in here. So I would have to, oh my gosh, I do have a lot of furniture in here, but it's all up against the walls. And the bookshelves are just jam-packed with stuff. And then I have a cabinet. Oh, by the way, before I forget to mention, so I have a cabinet that houses all of my items that I have in my Etsy shop. And just this morning, I added some new items to my Etsy shop. I finally got around to taking pictures of some items that I had made for a craft fair, and I shared a video. I'll link it at the end, and I'll have my Etsy shop linked down below, down over here. So if you scroll down under the video, there's a section with the description of the video, and then links to my Etsy shop and other information. So down there, just scroll down under the video and you can see all that information. But I'm really excited because oh my gosh, I can't see. Oh. So yeah, that took a while, you guys, taking all those pictures. It's like 60 pictures for those items. That was a lot of work because I usually do, a couple items. Oh, that looks cute. I do a couple items at a time for Etsy. I did 6. So that was 60 pictures and descriptions and all of that. It took me all day yesterday to do that. So yeah, I'm excited. So I just linked. So if you guys want to go see what is new on my Etsy shop, the link will be down below. Just click on that. Let me know what you think. So I'm excited about that. Because you know what I miss? So I used to participate in a lot of craft boutiques and craft fairs, and I would even have open houses where I lived and where friends and stuff, we would, you know, kind of put our goodies or our craft projects together and sell them. And so I miss that. I miss those craft fairs, boutiques and things. And that's where I used to sell some of my handmade items. So I really miss that. But now I think Etsy gives me the opportunity to also be able to put some of those items that I've made up for sale and available if you are interested. Your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm going to do all the corners round all of that. When I was recording this earlier, I had better lighting. It got dark. I started recording late in the afternoon, and so it got dark really quick. And so now I have a lamp that's casting this shadow. It doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you. So look at these, you guys. I think these are going to look great. And once we put little ephemeras in there, let's see what that looks like with little ephemeras. I'm going to show you some tags that I worked on. I did not record how I made these, but here are some tags that I worked on. Oh, yeah. Some of the jelly print papers are there in the background. A face that I drew last year in California, and then some Tim Holtz words. And look at how cute they would look. Oops, did I glue that? No. Look at that. So cute. Oh, and look at this face. So I drew that last year, and I wasn't too happy with the drawing, but now I love it. So I got 2 tags out of one face. I love it. But yeah, look at how cute they're going to look in these little pockets. Look at that. So nice. You guys, look at all these tags I made. I'm telling you, I have been jelly printing like mad. And so, yeah. So these are some of the jelly print papers that I've been working with, using them as background papers onto these tags. These tags came from a thrift haul that my sister did. And she found these at the thrift store and then shared half of them with me. So I have a bag full of these. And so now I'm just making tags and jelly printing and doing a little squiggly border with a pen. Anyway, I'm having so much fun making these tags with the jelly prints that I'm making. So I think these are going to look perfect in these envelopes. So yeah, I could keep going. So what if we add some words and see how that looks? Because I still have a whole bunch more of those, of the papers. What is it? You know, these right here that I'm going to work with. But you get the idea. And I do like the way they're turning out. Muted down. Well, this is going to be glued down to the paper, so this is not going to be visible. And so this is now what a difference. Look at that. What a difference. This didn't care for too much, but now look at it. Yeah, I will definitely be using this. And I love the way that gold, the teals and the greens look. It looks like a, oh, what is that patina? That green patina? Oh my gosh, my mind. I can't remember. You know, like the Statue of Liberty, that copper patina. What is it? Don't remember. Okay, let's do some words. And let's see. What words do we want to use? These are stickers that my stepson gave me for Christmas. Charming. Blessings beyond. I like this one. Charming. So that one. Dreams. They're all wonderful words. And destination. I could do more than one word, but we'll just do one for now. And they are sticky, but I'm going to make them even more sticky, like permanent, so that I don't take any chances and they don't fall out. Okay, come on, glue. Here we go. That was a lot of glue. I don't need that much glue. So where do I put it? Right there. Right there. little bit because it already has sticky on it. This is just to reinforce it. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and playing with me. Oh yeah, and thank you to my new subscribers. You guys, I have over 300 subscribers. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I don't need a word there because I already have a word there. Look. Okay, we're going to save this one for later. So I'll just put it right there. There we go, you guys. Look at that. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you are new to my channel, say hello. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of your support, your comments, and yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm really happy. And I will continue to create content and videos and just kind of turn the camera on because I do work a lot off camera. And sometimes when I'm working on things, for example, when I made these, I honestly didn't think anyone would even be interested in watching me do this. But as I'm looking at them now through the lens of my camera, it would have been cool to share this process with you. So I will be better at filming other projects that I work on because, I want to share and inspire you the way I get inspired from other creatives on this platform. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. Bye.